Hello, hello. We're going live. How's everybody doing today? Oh, I already see myself. So let me mark this as an announcement. Oh, and people are joining. We're doing good. We're rocking and rolling. Hi, Destiny. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Plugging along. I wore my bunny ears for our bunny drawing. Everyone should run ready to draw an Easter bunny or just a bunny. If you don't want it to be an Easter bunny, you don't have to make it an Easter bunny. So, hi people. I'm glad it's Tuesday. I already got some drawing in this morning, so ready for today's drawing. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it's the highlight of your day. It's the highlight of my day too. Gives me a chance to say hello, hang out with people, read your chats, be creative, forget about things for a little bit. You invited your class. Awesome. Who's all new? Do we have new people on board today? Every day we have new people. It's been pretty amazing. And not just joining the group, but also in the videos. So keep inviting your friends, keep sharing the love. We love it. We love bringing new people in, having fun with everybody, doing the drawings with everyone, seeing your drawings after. So don't forget to always post your drawings afterwards. You can post them directly into the album Bunny, or you can post them right on the page, and I've been adding them all into albums. And I know some of you are seeing some albums and thinking, we didn't do that drawing. We do private events too, and we share those drawings just so people can see that this is an option and give them ideas. So remember, if you're ever interested in something like that, just let me know. 3 kiddos watching. Awesome. Lots of you come on here and see your friends. Some of you do these. Oh, you have bunny ears too? Well, maybe if anyone has bunny ears, you can post your picture today with your ears on. So you want to see the bunny that we're drawing today? So I made it kind of an Easter bunny, but you can make some adjustments to it, and it could be just a regular bunny if you like. I'm going to flip you around. Here we go. Do it without throwing my phone. There's our bunny. So I kind of encompassed 2 things with this. I did an egg and I did the bunny. But you could make it not an Easter bunny by having him either not holding an Easter egg. He could be holding a carrot. He could be holding an ice cream cone, a heart, a baby bunny. So there's lots of different things that you could have your bunny holding instead of an Easter egg if you don't want to do the Easter portion. If you really want to go wild with the Easter portion, you could also draw a little basket off to the side or draw more eggs behind him. So you have lots of different options for your bunny. So what you're going to need today is you're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a black pen or a black crayon to do the outline. And you're going to need colors. So I'm doing lots of brights and lots of pinks with a little bit of like Just a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green for the grass. Okay. So let's get started with our bunny. My sound is working fine on my end, so, which you can't even hear me say this. But I can't help you out with the sound issue over here because on my side it's all good. So I'm going to get started here, and I'm going to start with the head of my bunny, which you can do kind of a circle shape or you can do more of an oval. And again, I like to draw mine and take up most of the page so that way you can see it really good. So I'm just going to draw this bunny head right here on my page. And remember, if you don't meet that circle exactly, just keep drawing until you end up touching the line. And like we do with all of our drawings, we're going to break them down into multiple parts. And now let's go ahead and give our bunny ears. So here's our little center line, and I'm going to draw a line, an ear off to the right of the middle and then off to the left. And I'm going to do two different styles of ears. So the first ear I'm just going to have up, curve it around, and come back in, making it more narrow towards the head. Kind of looks like a baseball bat. So there's one ear. And now the other ear, I want to make it look like it's folded over. If you don't, you could just repeat this pattern over here. But I want to have one ear that has a slight bend to it. So I'm going to come up, curve it around to the side, and come back in just like this. And then I'll finish the rest of the bottom with a line down like that. So now I have one ear that's up and one ear that's folded over to the side. And I know I want to make this line just a little bit longer. And then let's give the rabbit the inside part of the ear. You can start this right from the base of the head. I'm going to do a little line inside my ear on this side and on this side. And on this one, this kind of shape, this curved hot dog shape we call it, that's what I like to call it, is going to come right down to that little line I made. But this one, because it's folded over, it's going to come up and it's going to end where this curved line is, where the ear is folded over. So just like that. And now we have, it already looks like a bunny. If anyone was watching on and didn't know what you were drawing, I think they could instantly guess that it's a bunny rabbit. So now I'm going to move on to the shape of the body. And the shape of the body for me is going to be more of an oval shape. So I'm just going to, from about the same point on each side, sometimes you can do yourself little guidelines if you want. You're going to come out, curve it around, and then I'm going to go ahead and start from this side and match it up. And so see, I didn't get right on the line, but that's okay because I can just kind of keep building off of those lines until I get to that meat. And so once I go back, I'll erase this little mistake line in there, but I'm actually going to cover that by an Easter egg anyway. So for me, this part doesn't matter at all because the egg is going to get drawn right on top of that. And I'll give you just a minute to catch up. I'm sure those of you who do celebrate Easter are getting excited to see what's in your basket. I think I'm going to hang all my Easter drawings in my front window this week and use them as decoration in my house. So the egg shape, see this shape you made the body? That's actually, if you think about it, if this line curved around at the top, well, what does that look like? It looks like an egg. So I'm really just repeating that same shape. I'm going to start it up here. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with the top curve of the egg. Now, if you don't want to do an egg, you don't have to. You could give the bunny a belly. You could give a heart here and have his hands holding a heart, so you can change it however you like. And then I'm just going to do this same shape. I'm going to come down, but I'm going to come below the bottom of the body and around. Same on the other side. And I'm going to expand this a little bit on this side. Maybe a little bit on the other side too. So see how I keep those mistake lines on there and I just work with them until I get the one I want, and then I'll go back and I'll erase all those other lines. So let me show you. So right now that looks all sketchy and wonky, but if I just go in now and I erase these extra little lines I had, these mistake lines, and I erase the bottom of the belly, or the rabbit's bottom, and these little extra lines I did inside of the egg while I was trying to get the shape right. Sometimes it's hard to get a shape right on the first go, so you have to just keep building off of it, and now you have the egg. The drawing tomorrow will be at 11 a.m. I think that's what someone asked. And I'll tell you at the end of this video what we're drawing tomorrow. So if you stick around, you'll get to hear the announcement before some of the other people. So there is my egg. And now I want to go ahead and add the feet and the hands. So I'm going to start with the hands, and I'm going to come from this corner where the head meets the body, and I'm going to come out side of the body and then back around onto the egg and curve it up. And that's going to be his paw. And I actually want this paw to come outside of the egg just a little bit. And now watch, I erase these lines. And now my rabbit is holding the egg on that side. The drawing tomorrow is at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to do this same shape on the other side. So I'm curving outside of the body, coming in, and then curving around just outside of the egg. And see, I made this one really far out where this one's more narrow, so I'm just going to fix that right here and make it more narrow. And now I'm going to erase this little line. So again, just kind of playing with those mistake lines until I get the shape I want. And those match up good enough. Nothing ever has to be exact or completely perfect. That's kind of the fun of cartoon drawing, is you can play around with scale a little bit more. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller right there. And there is my bunny holding his egg. Now for the feet, I'm going to do the feet kind of in front of the egg and off of the base of his body. So the feet, you can do these as just circles. You could do them like that. Make a circular shape, one on each side of the base. And there's his 2 feet. And now you're going to erase the lines that are inside of the feet. So you can make his little paw marks. And there we go. I'll give you just a little bit of time to catch up and get the feet where you want them and the arms where you want them. I'm going to tell you what we're doing tomorrow at the end of this video. I'm going to make you wait till the end. It's Easter, but it's not. We're doing something kind of funny and making it an Easter drawing. But again, if you don't want it to be an Easter drawing, you don't have to make it an Easter drawing. So for my paws, I'm going to add, you can do this one of 2 ways. You can do a circle and then do 3 little paw circles, 1 in the middle and 1 on each side. Or you can do a heart and do 1 on the middle and 1 on each side. So you could do either version and both look like a paw. It's totally up to you. I'm going to erase the heart on this side and I'm going to make both of mine these kind of oval shapes. And then I want my bunny sitting on a hill, so I'm going to just do a line out to each side, and that's going to be the hill of grass he's sitting on. You can have him sitting on something else. You could add flowers in on the grass. Lots of different options. And then you can also decorate your Easter egg. So I did a little zigzag pattern. I'm going to do one right here between his paws. And I'm just kind of matching up the zigzag. The rest of it would be hiding behind here. And then I'm going to do one here off of his feet. And just making a bunch of triangles up and down. And then below, kind of matching up the shape of the zigzag. And then inside the heart, or inside of the egg, I'm going to do some hearts. So I'm going to do 3 hearts. But you could decorate your egg however you want. You could do lots of dots. You could do a tie-dyed egg. And maybe you don't even have yours holding an egg. Maybe yours is holding a carrot. Maybe it's holding an ice cream cone, or a cookie, or a cupcake, maybe a donut. And lastly, mine has a basket full of eggs and baby chicks. Super cute. Super cute. So lastly, we're going to do the face. So I'm going to start with this line that the eyes are going to live on. So I'm going to have one about in the middle. Remember that imaginary middle line? I'm going to go ahead and put that in. You can just barely see it. Sometimes it helps to have a visual. So I'm going to do a curved line on this side and then a curved line on this side. And then connecting these two, I'm going to do another curved line. So I have like a wavy set of lines. The nose will live under this one, and the eyes will live above this. So I'll go ahead and put the nose in. The nose is just a little triangle, an upside down triangle, but I did the edges with a curve. Instead of sharp edges, I curved the edges off. And then his smile is going to come down, and then one line curving up and one line curving up on this side. Now you can do the mouth differently. You could have him have an open mouth. And I wanted to give mine teeth. So I'm going to do a little box shape with a line down the middle to divide it. So he has 2 teeth sticking out of his mouth. You could add whiskers. If you want your rabbit to have whiskers, you could just have them off of these cheeks. Like that. And then for his eyes, we're going to do that curved hot dog shape coming up, one on each side. That's okay, don't be sorry. Lots of people come in late, lots of people watch it later. You can watch it whenever you want. So if you're behind, then you can, for now, just kind of hang out and watch and then come back later and watch it when it's all finished, and then you can pause it. It does kind of look like the bunny from Secret Life of Pets. Has a little bit of that look. And now inside of the eye, I'm going to do a curved line. And then the same on the other side. So this part will be white, and this will be the inside of the eye. Now you could make this whole part black and just do your little circles of light in there. Or if you wanted to actually give the bunny some color in the eye too, you could break this even more and do like another smaller hot dog shape right inside.
That was heartbreaking loud.
And then do little circles in here. So see, that would be 2 different kinds of eyes. This one would look more like this, where I did all black. Where this one, I'm going to go ahead and give him some color in his eye. So I'm going to do that over here. I'm going to make my eye different on this drawing. So a little hot dog shape inside. And then I'm doing 2 little circles of light inside the eye. And now my bunny is finished. He just needs to be outlined. I do want to do 2 little cheek lines. I'm going to do one on each side of the mouth to just accentuate the smile on the bunny's face. Now, when I do the outline, there's a lot of lines that I don't want to be there. It doesn't make a huge difference if you draw the whole head and then draw the ears. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to leave those off. So I'm going to start here on this little curved part on the top, and then I'm going to go straight into my ear. Okay, and then I'm going to come around and do this side of the head, and then I'm going to go straight into this paw. I'll do the belly. These paws will be completely separate. They'll have a full line. And then let's repeat it on this side. So I'm coming up into the ear. I'm going to do this little curved line inside, a line down, and then I'm going to go straight into the head and then connect the head straight into the shoulder and the arm and the body line and this other foot and the bottom of the egg. And so see, all of the, like this line I'm going to erase, this line I'm going to erase. So I left a lot of lines out when I outlined the body, and I will give you just a minute to catch up. So what about a tail? You could add a tail if you wanted, kind of up here off to the side. For me, I imagine that the tail is going to be hidden. Like I'm looking at the bunny from the front, so I wouldn't actually see the tail because it's back behind him. But if you did want to do a cute little fun tail, I would just put it maybe, let me do it in pencil. I would do it here off to the side and have his tail over there. So you do have an option of adding a tail in if you want yours to have a tail. Remember, you can always make your drawing your own. You don't have to follow exactly the lines and the shapes I do. I love seeing the creativity you guys have and how you change it. And some of you guys go crazy and add all kinds of background in. I'm going to go ahead and do the inside of the ears. Same on this side. I can do that egg shape. I'm just kind of bouncing around now on where I'm doing my outlines. These lines now, I can do the eye, the one for the nose, and then the one for the other eye. Just made it all big, one big line. And it looks kind of silly at first, but once you add the eye in and the nose, it just gives it those puffy rabbit cheeks. And then my eye, I made 2 different circles inside because I wanted to give my rabbit today a little color inside of his eye. Then I'm just doing those little circles of light. Yours looks like he ate too much carrots. We have a bunny in our backyard who's about to have a birthday. His name is Skittles. He's a pretty cute floppy-eared bunny. I'll add my whiskers. Add my little zigzags on my egg. But maybe you decorated your egg differently. You can color your egg however you want. Are you guys all gonna color some eggs? Do you guys color them? Do you eat eggs? It's your birthday today. What is your name? Is it Cindy or is this your mom? Is Cindy your mom? I do have birthdays to announce. So at the end of the video, I'm going to announce birthdays and going to announce what we're drawing tomorrow. So stick around. And there we go. I have my bunny. Oh, that's a good name, the Trix Bunny. That would be a cute name. My son named ours Skittles because that's his favorite candy. And all of our animals in our house are named after either a food or a drink. Oh, Cindy is your mom. And it's her birthday. I have Cindy on my birthday list. I did a drawing for a birthday party this morning too. Lots of people celebrating birthdays right now and finding fun, creative ways to celebrate them, which I love. I like that we're all finding ways to connect. That's what this group is about. Finding a way to all come together, do something fun, and be with other people. Erase all the little pencil marks, pencil shavings, eraser pieces, which are still coating my desk. Every day I think I'm going to clean it, but I haven't done it yet. I have too many drawings to do. I can't be cleaning. So I'm going to color in the eye while I still have my pen handy. So I'm going to color this inside part black, leaving those little spots of light. You could give your rabbit some lashes if you wanted. I am going to do little eyebrows. So let's do 2 little brow marks up here. I'm also going to do a couple little freckle dots in here on the cheeks, just adding little details where I want them. And now for coloring, I'm keeping this pretty simple because I'm going to keep mine more like an Easter bunny. I'm going to keep it white. So I'm going to do pink on his nose and pink in the ears. I have a dog named Whiskey and I have a dog named Pepper. And I used to have another dog named Taco. The only thing that doesn't have food names are our chickens. I don't know, I kind of felt wrong naming our chickens after a food item. And my son named our chickens when he was really young. So they kind of have goofy names. One of our chickens' names is Hoxie, and the other one is Cuckoo. And he named them, oh gosh, he must have been 4 years old, I guess. No, younger than that, 3. Oh, your dog is named Pepper too? And I'm going to do these paw marks this same pink too. really the only other area that's going to have color on this is just a little bit within the grass, and then I'm going to color in that Easter egg. You could make your rabbit different colors though if you didn't want to have a white rabbit. You could color yours in brown. So I'm going to switch to a very bright neon pink, and I'm going to do my hearts. I'm going to color all the pattern inside first and then color the egg. Again, I'm kind of starting at the edges and then coming in. Helps me stay in the lines. And then I'm going to get a bright neon yellow and do this zigzag. Going on the edges first so I don't go out of the lines. I'm just coloring all this shape in. I just thought it would be fun to do these bright neons. I actually think for our coloring kit, I bought a neon coloring kit for when we do our eggs. You don't have to do whiskers. In fact, if you look at my first one, I didn't do any whiskers at all, or the little dots. I changed them up a little. See? None of my drawings ever look exactly the same. I changed the eyes. I like to do that. I like to make one each one a little bit different, practice new things, give my characters different eyes so they don't always have the same eye. You can play around with ideas. And patterns. I'm going to give mine blue eyes today. And then I'm going to get this neon orange, and I'm going to come in and do this last little zigzag. So yeah, all the drawings, I end up doing them twice. I draw once the night before, so the day when we start, I have a completed drawing to show you. And then I draw it again for you. And I promise you, if I lined them all up next to each other, they never look the same. No drawing for me comes out the same twice. We are going to just do an egg too. It might be a basket of eggs. I haven't quite decided. I know what we're drawing tomorrow, and then I know we're going to do some sort of basket maybe. That basket might be full of eggs. I haven't decided all of the drawings this week yet, but they all will have some sort of Easter theme. So now I'm just coloring in the rest of this egg, just a really light shade. And because I'm going so light, I can actually go right over the hearts and the zigzags because I'm using pencil. So I won't end up seeing that coming through the other color. I don't have to be quite as careful about staying off of those shapes. That's why I colored them first. And then lastly, I just have this little bit here. Go along the edges, along the foot. And then coloring in the rest of the egg. And then I'm going to do a little bit of green on this grass that he's sitting on. And I don't focus too much on background when I'm drawing for you guys. I just kind of show you the main drawing. So I'm just keeping this pretty simple, just adding a little bit hint of green. And I'm going to write up at the top Hoppy instead of happy. I'm going to do a little play on words since it's a bunny. Easter. You don't have to write anything, or you could write something different on yours. Do a little heart. I'll color this heart in, this bright pink again. And then I'm going to put my name, my age, and the state I live in. And there is my finished Easter bunny. And see, look, I'll show you the one I did last night. Look how different they look. In fact, this one looks more like the Secret Life of Pets rabbit than what I did today. So I totally changed them. Gave them two completely different eyes, characters. Made the eggs similar, but switched it up a bit. Added more hearts. So let's celebrate our birthdays. So for today, I have a small list. I have Landon, Elliot, Cindy, and then Jade had her birthday on Sunday. So we missed you on last Friday when I usually do my weekend birthdays. So I wanted to make sure and include you today. So happy birthday. I hope you all have a wonderful time celebrating your birthday. Oh, yours is on a cloud. That's a cute idea too. I'm going to flip the camera around. Back on myself. So, thank you. Don't forget to share your drawings onto the page. You can put them, again, directly into the bunny album, or you can put them right on the group. If you're following me on Instagram on Draw with Stacy, you can tag me there, and I like to share them there. And keep inviting your friends. We have new people drawing with us every day, which is really exciting. Tomorrow, we are going to do Chewbacca. And I know you're thinking, Stacy has lost her mind. Chewbacca has nothing to do with Easter. Chewbacca is Star Wars. But we're going to make Chewbacca celebrate Easter. So join us tomorrow. Tell your friends we're doing a Chewbacca. And if you want to make him Easter, you can, and I'll show you how. So I will see you tomorrow at, what time did I say? 11 a.m. for the Chewbacca drawing. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thanks for drawing with me. Have a good rest of your day.